greatest art teacher that ever lived in Llanelli area right here. Let's talk on a serious subject though about work-related stress. You were a fine teacher in Ysgol Stradi, well renowned for years, and then you became an examiner which had a massive workload. How did that affect you?
Oh, it just took up all the spare time that you're ever likely to have. And working very long hours basically.
And it was like 3-4 times a trip to Cardiff every week, yeah, even in the school holidays?
Yes.
How did that stress build up in your life? What impact did it have?
At the time you don't realise it. You're just walking in a trench, you're just moving without realising the harm that it all can do eventually.
So what impact did exercise start to make on it?
Oh, it just changed my life drastically.
And it helped you stress immediately?
Yes, from the point of view that you took time out to do the exercise, and that's essential. That's the bit that people don't seem to understand. When you take time out, you're actually relaxing.
You had a lot of stress in your life, but the impact of that as well led to some insulin-dependent diabetes. What was the massive impact in your life that developed then?
Oh, well, it changes your life drastically. You don't seem to appreciate it. You have to watch everything you eat and compensate with insulin as you eat.
And how, the doctors told you this, and I know as well, diabetes specialists, how important was exercise to try and manage it as best as it can be?
Oh, well, exercise is essential. You just can't get on without it. Because if you don't control your weight and strengthen your body, then you've got big problems.
So do you think that stress load and insulin-dependent diabetes and the ill health that came your way, unfortunately, you did your best to get out of then, was those two things related?
Very much so, I believe so, yes.
Distinguished career as a teacher, what do you say about those people now with big jobs, big responsible jobs, and they're at the start of it? How important is it for work-life balance because of the impact that stress could make?
That's the biggest problem, is trying to balance a social life or a quiet aspect to your life away from your work. Getting that correct is the biggest problem.
And what impact on your family would it be if you spared like even 3.5 hours a week on exercise and eating, making sure good food? What impact would it make long term for those people starting out in life or in the middle of life at the moment, and they want to make sure that they've got the best life for their family? What would be your advice? Because you've been through all this with the family yourself.
It would improve it vastly, because you have to be able to understand that you've got to switch off from work. And a lot of people can't, and I couldn't. I was one that couldn't. And it would affect everybody around you. Instead of walking in a groove, you're cutting a groove and you're making it deeper and deeper without realising it. So that trench.
When you retired and you started going out to your bike, and you're a member here now, you're doing great things with us. You've lost a lot of weight, especially off that danger area for men, off the stomach. You've still got the obviously insulin-dependent diabetes. Compare both lives. Give us the benefit of hindsight about, say, where you were 40, 50 years of age, and how old are you now?
70 this year.
70 is looking very well. Compare both lives. What advice?
There's no comparison.
So you have to meet in the middle somewhere?
You certainly have to when you're actually working. You really have to. And it's very difficult to understand and appreciate the situation you're in.
And you have to owe it to your family?
Yeah, very much so. And other people can see it where you can't.
Because you never had that time back with your family either, would you?
Oh, no. Once that's gone, that's gone. End of story.
70 years of age now. Well, when I was growing up, 70 was class as old, but you're on the bike, a lot of days now. You go to a group of friends, you go really long distances, and you come to the gym. You've got the big social scene with us as well. How important is it to think, I'm not old anymore at 70, I've still got a bright future? What was the future hold for you, would you say?
Well, I just keep as fit as I can for as long as I can, because the last thing I want is to end up in some hospital or some retirement home. I prefer to be independent.
And that's the way the outlook is?
It has to be.
Health, and you're still valuing that?
Well, yes. What health I've got, I value very much.